So I'm grateful to Mercedes-Villalba for tabling amendments at stage 2 and bringing revised proposals to the Chamber today, because Government and Parliament should be taking every opportunity to protect tenants. That's what Mercedes-Villalba is attempting to do, and thanks to her we all have the opportunity to vote for the workable and proportionate measures in front of us today. One of the greatest costs facing our constituents is rent. Renters are among the people worst hit by the pandemic and now are at the sharp end of the cost of living crisis. So I'm not sure what world Ross Greer is living in, but the emergency isn't over. The emergency is now on steroids. Colleagues, an emergency rent freeze isn't radical. It isn't dangerous, it is reasonable. It's the very least that we should be doing to make COVID recovery a reality for tenants. Now, I quite admired what the Scottish Greens brought to the table back in 2020. Those amendments were good. The amendments today, 72 and 73, are very similar. They have been strengthened. But something has happened to the Scottish Greens that should concern all of us. You know, the Scottish Greens were invited into government after proposing those amendments, and somehow they've managed to lose their way since they entered Bute House. I think that is indeed worrying. Concern has been expressed by members about landlords, not unreasonable points. Again, Mercedes-Villalba has addressed those points. This is balanced and it is proportionate. In Scotland, we know that the fact is that landlords can't evict tenants simply because they want to put their rents up. I want to thank Living Rent for their campaigning. I want to thank STUC for their briefing and for reminding us that this affects workers in all of our constituencies. And I want to thank Mercedes-Villalba, and I hope that colleagues will think for themselves today and look beyond their whip sheets and absolutely back these amendments.